Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here. Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here. Today we're talking about how to increase your range as an infielder, okay? And good news for everybody, this has nothing to do with any type of physical ability, okay? A lot of times when you talk about increased range, people think, well, I got to work on my quickness, got to work on my speed, right? Will that help a little bit? Yeah, might help a little bit. But for me, the biggest thing that helps with increased range is being ready to move, right? So being prepared and ready to move on time, right? Being ready to move on time every single pitch of every single game, okay? So being ready to move on time every pitch, every game, and being in the right position to move so that there's no wasted movements, okay? So when you're talking about infield play, again, the ball gets on you as an infielder really quickly, especially as you move up to higher levels. So if you look at a ball that's hit around, let's just say 90 miles an hour off the bat, right? If you play high school ball, right, and it's a good hitter and he squares one up, it's probably going to be about 90 miles an hour off the bat. Okay? The ball's going to travel. If you're a third baseman, let's say, and you're playing infield in, that ball is going to get to you in almost basically like a half a second, okay? It's going to get to you. That's how fast the ball travels, okay? And so you don't have time to have wasted movements, and you definitely don't have time to not be prepared, okay? If you're not prepared to move, that half a second goes by like that and the ball's past you in left field if you're a third baseman, okay? But this is any position, any infield position. This is the difference between making the play and having it hit off your glove or just having to get past you. All right, so let's talk about some of the keys, all right? For a ready position, a couple things. The first thing, and most of this stuff I started to learn by watching tennis players, okay? Tennis players have to return balls that are served at them 130 plus miles an hour. It's absolutely ridiculous how fast, how quickly you've got to be able to move in tennis with how fast the ball is being served at them, okay? And if you watch tennis players, you'll notice a couple things. The biggest thing that you notice is that they read the ball in the air, okay? So they actually are reading the ball as the ball is being hit. They're actually in the air. So they're coming down and they're reading, do I go left? Do I go right? Right? Do I go in? Do I go back? They're reading that as they're coming down so that when they land, there's no landing, stopping, reading, and then moving. If that was the case, why did we move? Why did we hop at all? So you'll see pretty much every tennis player I've watched is going to split their feet or hop. So the way we teach it is I like to just kind of walk into it and then I'm going to split my feet. So it's a hop and my feet just get split a little bit like this, okay? So that's the way we teach it. And what you're going to see again if you watch tennis players is that they're only going to land typically, if they're going right, they only land off their left foot. They go. If they're going left, they only land off their right foot. So they're reading the ball as they're coming down so that they don't land and then move. Okay? So their muscle, their body, their muscles are much more reactive, springy, when you take the slack out of the muscle and go, just like that, okay? Once you stop, everything's dead. Now I've got to start up again, okay? Then I've got to take the slack out of my muscle again. So it's really key, again, might not make sense, go watch tennis players. I went on YouTube and I watched tennis players return serves for a long time, okay? And this is what I saw over hours and hours and hours of watching these tennis players return serves, okay? So that's one of the biggest things. Now, a couple other things. we teach to be in a thumbs up position, okay? I don't want to be here, and I don't want to be here when I'm getting ready to feel the ground, or when I'm getting ready to move, okay? I call this the fake ready position. This is like telling everybody, hey guys, look at me, I'm ready to move. But when the ball's hit, I've got to run someplace, right? 99% of balls that are hit are not going to be hit right at me. I'm going to have to move left, right, in, or back. And I'm not going to run with my arm out. I'm not going to go and then run. Okay, what am I going to do? If I want like this, I'm going to go and I'm going to bring my glove in and then I'm going to run. So why start like this? So we start thumbs up right here. So I can run. I'm in position to run, right? You don't see Usain Bolt running down 100-meter dash with his hand out like this. You can't run really fast like that. So why are we going to start like this? We're not going to run like this. We're going to come back in here. So let's just eliminate that step. Same thing with this. Why be here in a ready position when 99% of balls are going to cause me to have to come here and then run, right? So I want to be in a position where I can quickly run. I don't waste time by having to do this. I start thumbs up. All right, so my thumbs are up and slightly in. I walk into it, split my feet, and then I'm off. So I'm ready to go, okay? I run to the ball, and I get in position, okay? The other thing that a thumbs up position does, other than put me in position to run, is that now when I want to present the glove, it's just a nice, easy quarter turn right here. And I present, okay? So it puts me in a really good position to present my glove on time with very little wasted movement, all right? So those are the keys. The keys are read the ball as I'm coming down, not when I land, then read it and go. Be in a thumbs up, ready position so that I eliminate having to do this and bring my glove in, okay? And it's to be ready every single pitch, all right? So baseball is a game, again, where there's a lot of dead time. You don't have to concentrate every second of every game, okay? But I've got to be ready every single pitch, expecting the ball to be hit to me. I have to be ready to move every single time, and I have to make sure I'm on time with it, okay? And it can be challenging, but when you think about 100 pitches in the game, 120 pitches, but I've only got to really be zoned in and concentrated for just a couple seconds around every pitch. And then the other times, I don't have to be, right? After the pitch, here I am, boom, no action, okay? Now I don't have to concentrate, right? I don't have to worry about that. I can think real quick, okay, what's the situation here? Ball's hit to me, what am I gonna do with it? All right, kind of play that out. Now I get right back into it, pitcher gets on the mound. He starts to get into his windup, okay, now I'm back into it again. Here we go. Nope, nothing. Out again, don't gotta concentrate. Got a few seconds to breathe, relax, then I get back into it. So it's a lot of short bursts of concentration. And then it's more manageable. I don't gotta be there for 3 hours in a game or 2 hours in a game, depending on how old you are, right? Short amounts of time, but I gotta be locked in every single pitch. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know if you have any comments in the section below. Subscribe to the channel, share the video with all your friends, all that good stuff. And that's all we got. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.